Alright, there is some ongoing myth that you need Photoshop to get textures into CryEngine, but that's simply not true. You can use any image manipulation program that supports TIFF files, that supports exporting TIFF files, which is like probably 90% to 100% of all programs. In our example, we're going to use GIMP. So the first thing you will have to do is locate the resource compiler of your CryEngine installation. And this can be in two places. If you have an older version, like for example 3.5.8, it's either in bin32 RC or bin64 RC, use the one you want to use, both the same. And if you have a later installation like EAS, tongue breaker, or CryEngine 5, it's inside your CryEngine installation directory, not your project directory, your CryEngine installation directory, under Tools, RC, rc.exe, and we're going to use this one for this tutorial. What you want to do is right click, send to desktop, create a shortcut. Can close this. Next thing you need to do is right click on the shortcut, hit properties, and right where it says target, at the very end, add space / user dialog equals 1. Once you're done with that, hit OK. Next thing you'll need is a TIFF file to actually get into CryEngine, so I'm going to use this sand texture that I got from the internet. I'm going to open it with GIMP and export it as a TIFF. And I already created a project for this tutorial, so I'm just going to, wherever you want to store your textures, name it sand.tiff. Do not use anything else but TIFF. Do not use PNG, JPEG, use TIFF. We have exported it, we're done with GIMP. Next thing, we'll open the location where we exported our texture to. As you can see, it's there. And all we have to do now is drag and drop our sand texture onto the shortcut for the resource compiler. As you can see, this is the same window you get if you save it as CryTiff inside Photoshop. It's really just a shortcut to the resource compiler. And since this is a tutorial, I'm not going to do anything in here, I'm just going to hit OK. And to prove you that this is actually working, I'm going to open up my CryEngine installation. Open up the material editor. Sorry. I already prepared the sand material. And I'm going to open a diffuse, our sand texture, and as you can see, it imported fine. So this is basically the same as you would do with Photoshop, only without using Photoshop. And remember, this can be done with any image manipulation program that supports TIFF, but do not use anything else but TIFF. Alright, so this is concluding this short tutorial. I hope you learned something. Thanks a lot.